Choosing sex or choosing abstinence, it's a decision facing Utah teenagers every day, and now their parents are facing the same choice under a proposed state law that would change what their kids learn about sex in Utah schools. I'm Ross Becker. Karen Carlson's off. ABC4's Mark Zinni attended a public hearing tonight where parents and teachers and students got to weigh in on these proposed changes. He's live at the state capitol with both sides. Mark.
Ross, this would certainly be a pretty dramatic change in policy for the state of Utah if the legislature goes ahead now and makes these changes in sex education. According to supporters, it's a tough fight, but the only way to turn around some troubling numbers.
Protected sex is risky.
A sex ed showdown inside the Murray City Library Wednesday night, where an open forum allowed people to weigh in on a plan to change how sex education is taught in Utah schools. State Representative Lynn Hemingway says he wants to make it easier for families.
We have families working 2 and 3 jobs, both people. They barely get to see their kids, maybe on the weekend. The last thing they're going to talk about is sex education.
Hemingway is sponsoring a bill based on parental choice. He wants to offer 2 classes, one that's abstinence only and another that focuses on abstinence plus. In other words, it would offer more information on birth control or other interests with permission from parents. But the plan goes too far for parents like Stephen Graham.
Sex is something that everybody's interested in, but the best place to be covering that is in the home with the parents.
Right now, Utah has an abstinence-based curriculum, which means teachers focus on abstinence in class, but can address certain issues if raised by students. However, where to draw the line can be confusing for teachers.
My personal feeling is I agree with you. I think we need to address the fear factor, and that's where we ought to target.
Representative Hemingway says a lack of communication is creating long-term problems. According to the state health department, 12 unmarried teenage girls between 15 and 19 become pregnant every day in Utah, which is more than 4,300 pregnancies each year. At least one high school graduate at the meeting says it cannot be left up to parents.
There are things you need to know to live your life, things that you're going to need to know after school, and I would have liked to have learned it, along with all the other things I learned that prepared me for life.
Now, how much that plan will cost is still up for debate, and so is the actual bill. I'm told tonight it should be presented before a legislative committee after the new year. We're live tonight in Salt Lake City. Mark Zinni, ABC4 News.